Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued Zoe, you know I love you for it. Excuse me, with that said, for all of you who pledged as a part of my Kickstarter, I just want to say thank you so much for helping me smash the goal, not hit the goal. You guys truly are amazing, so thank you for that. If you want to get your winter solstice alignment session seat, you can do so on the website, on the link in the description box below. Now, remember, we're going to be talking about the magic of the solstice. We're going to be talking cards and numerology with me, of course. We're going to be looking at the transits and the imprinted energies of from the human design perspective, which, trust me, is totally unique and it's amazing. And then on top of that, as if that wasn't enough, it's going to culminate in a group FLP session, which is future life progression. So you've heard of past life regression. Future life progression is where we take you into the future, right? And so I think everybody's ready to see what 2021 has in store for them. You're going to be able to see what your challenges are and therefore be able to know when they're coming up or to sidestep them. And then you'll be able to enhance or maybe even fast track your blessings, and that's the price for a solstice seat is a fraction of the cost of what you would pay for an FLP session with me. So if you want to get yours, the link is down there. With that said, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help us all on help you all on your paths to your highest vibrational good. So for your before I start as well, I just want to say from my heart to yours, whether you do or don't, whatever you do or don't, celebrate a happy holiday season. From me to you, I send you so much of the best. So your key to the week is the Devil card, right? Or the horned one in this deck, which I absolutely love. And what this actually says to me is that over the course of this week, I think you're going to be very clear on what your limitations are. And I think when, I think this week you're going to become very clear on what your limitations are. And when you get clear on what your limits are, that's when you can start to break them. That's when you can start to smash through whatever ceilings you've put on yourself or whatever has been imposed on you starts to melt away. But in order to do that, you have to be willing to go further and to reach harder and further than you've ever done before. And this week with the Devil card, yes, it can be addictions and overindulgence and all of those things. I mean, if we're ever going to overindulge, this week and next week are probably going to be the times that we'll do it, right? And what I kind of want to say to you as well is, if that is the case, let your hair down and enjoy yourself, right? That's what you should be focused on this week and nothing more. For your actions and options this week, you have the King of Cups. Look at that, surrounded by opulence, right? This is a week for you to feast and to drink until your heart is merry. And it looks like that's what you're doing. Now, what I like about this for you, right? Remember, the King of Cups can be usually a water sign person. This would be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. And what comes up here is this ability or this need to know something at a deeper level. And I think, if I'm honest, this is going to see you saying to yourself this week, my desires are not selfish. The things that I want and need are not self-serving. They're, these are what are going to enhance life for me. And that's actually a really good thing, that you're putting yourself first. For your communications and conversations, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Luck, blessings, success and abundance are showing up for you. But also remember, because it is the Wheel of Fortune, this is a turn in the tide. So if you felt like things were stagnant, if you felt like things weren't moving, if you felt like things were almost like dragging their heels and you were at your wit's end because I don't really know what else I can do, this is going to be a week where things turn around for you, right? So for those of you that work for somebody else, it looks like there could be another offer coming in. And I'm going to be really honest with you. It may on the surface appear to offer everything that you want. However, it's the Wheel of Fortune, right? So it's good, but the devil is in the mix. So you just want to be sure that whatever it is that's offered to you is actually what it says it's going to do. Like, does it do what it says on the tin? Just make sure. If it does, absolutely go for it. For those of you that work for yourselves, or you have your own business, or you're a solopreneur, entrepreneur, this is great, right? Because this is opportunities that come in now. It may require more from you than you are currently aware of. So it might be kind of like, wow, you know, that's a really good offer. It's a lot of money. Excellent. Just be sure to read the fine print or to double check what's going to be expected of you as part of that that reward, right? You know, you just need to make sure that the two tally up. And then recently somebody reminded me, obviously some people are retired, some people that, you know, there's some people that don't work. What this suggests to me is that this is about you. This is about you. This week, you are going to decide. It's almost like you're stepping onto a path that has a very long shelf life. So I'll give you a really one example that I can give you that's a really good example. If you are of the pagan orientation, in some, not all, but in some traditions, they have the tradition of a year and a day. And that's like 1 year's worth of training, and you have to go through that 3 times to reach a certain level. So this could be you literally starting a new course, maybe deciding I'm going to study something, my tarot course, you know, but anything like this could literally be you saying, right, this is what I'm going to dedicate my time to. I know it's a long-winded process, but I'm ready, willing and able to go through that. For your money and materials, you have the 8 of Pentacles. So first of all, when it comes to your money, work is definitely going to be ramping up a gear from here on in. Work, your profession, your the money that you can earn from your job, the reach that you can have with your business. All of this is going through a massive upswing, and you're going to see maybe even just a sliver of how this is going to work for you starting this week. You know, it could be something that catches your eye, maybe an application, or not an application, like a job advert, or do you know what I mean? Like there's going to be something this week that shows you just where you could take everything that you're doing. For those of you that are when it comes to your home and environment, this could be you saying to yourself, yeah, I'm finally ready to start doing the work on the place, right? Whatever that means, whether this is a new kitchen, a new bathroom, changing the carpets, like whatever it is, this is you finalizing that and saying, yeah, I'm ready to change this now. When it comes to your health and vitality, look out for your knees and the lower part of your legs this week, just in case. And then for your love and relations, you have the 4 of Cups. So I know I've been saying to you Pisceans, yep, someone's coming in, and for a long time you guys have been like, yeah, okay, Raf, you keep saying this. What can I say? When this person shows up, you will know it. They'll hit you square between the eyes. And with the 4 of Cups, it's usually a surprise that comes out of the blue that you're not necessarily expecting. So I wouldn't say that this is necessarily the week, but it might be. But I will say this: the cogs or the wheels behind the scenes are definitely turning. So pay attention. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships or already have connections, something to do with your partner's work is going to bring in some real good money, basically. Like there's a financial boost that comes through the partner this week, or some good news that comes from that. And then as a collective, what I really like about this is your there's a sense here of real gratitude that both of you are feeling, and I think there's going to be more reasons to be grateful. I will say this: if you don't want any more children, this would be a week to exercise a little bit of caution, or precaution, as the case may be, because you know the energy is definitely there for it, as probably as much as I will say. But all in all, I actually think this is going to be a nice week for you guys. I think you're really going to be able to kick back and enjoy the time. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.